Jaden McDaniels is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Oubre. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Cameron in at point guard. And for Chicago, star pair of Levine and DeRozan are your wingmen. Torrey Craig is out there with Vucevic, and it's Taylor in at the point. You know, both these sides' doors are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Now, McDaniels. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
Ah, so much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, three-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the made shot from Taylor. Craig finds Levine. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Taylor. On the wing, Levine. Pass to Craig. Stolen by McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And Taylor slams it home.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the Natural.
Basketball is one of the few sports where good offense beats good defense, and nobody has had better offense than him lately. I don't think there's anybody in the league that could have slowed him down on offense. He was unstoppable, to say the least.
Now here's Edwards following the miss by DeRozan. Here's Cameron. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's stolen by Taylor. Fires the three. Gobert pulls it in. And the pass to Cameron. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Back to Taylor. Count it. Taylor's got 6.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
First of the game for Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Chicago. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. It's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now here's Gobert. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks, he was awesome on the defensive end as well.
No problem knocking that one down. And that's 11 points for the natural.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Cameron, the pass to Gobert. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
Now a look at the stats for DeMar DeRozan. Edwards against Levine. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Minnesota ball.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We'll take a look at the Bulls. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum.
Yeah, but checking out Chicago, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Now, here's Taylor. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Out to Taylor. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Vucevic to the pass to Taylor. Over Edwards. Shot by Taylor, no good. Timberwolves trail by 7. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Gobert. Oubre with it. Lets it go with a 3. Craig pulls it in. Now here's Taylor. The fast break opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
Now here's Gobert. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game, and the shot goes down.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
So for Chicago, their last game, a win against Cleveland.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Cameron, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Taylor. Kicks to Vucevic. Buries it down low.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Minnesota's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. DeRozan against Oubre. Here's Cameron. Drills it from outside. 7 points in the game.
Well, improving his passing over the years, this is what you like to see from Rudy Gobert. Add a wrinkle or two in the offseason.
Shot by Taylor, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Into the lane. No good on the shot. Great tee that time for Vucevic. Inside. Slammed in by Taylor.
This is why you want the ball in DeRozan's hands. He can make a play for himself or right there for his teammate.
It's tipped. It's stolen by Taylor. Kicks it to Levine. And it's good for 2. And now it's a 10-point Bulls lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And it's put back in by Vucevic.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Edwards passes to Cameron. Oubre outside. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
For
Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. Chicago leading by 5. They've got Dosunmu. Zach LaVine is out there with Bowen. And it's the natural. And it's Vucevic in the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Your Bulls, Torrey Craig.
And here's Edwards. He had 25 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense. Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
LaVine dishes to Taylor. And that comes off the assist by LaVine. And that's now 19 points for the natural.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And that one drops. 9 points in the game so far.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball.
Such a big-time athlete. LaVine makes the hardest moves look easy.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Cameron. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Out to the right wing. Here's Taylor. Makes it off the glass. Taylor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Knocks it loose. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great.
Now, LaVine able to take on the contact there and still finish. That's a tough shot.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. Pass to Reed. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Shot by Taylor, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Here's Oubre. Now the pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. Passes it to Cameron. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Craig. Taylor kicks to LaVine. Back to Taylor. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Cameron. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. At the top of the key, Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Timberwolves with a fresh shot clock. And yes, it's good. Gobert's got 8 points.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Here's Taylor, and Taylor slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Chicago making a switch here. DeRozan's checked in.
Checking into the game for your
Closing
ball.
in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Shoots over Dosunmu. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the natural in the last outing against the Cavaliers was phenomenal. He scored an amazing number of points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. Really worked hard in that game, put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's the pass to Reed. Ball's knocked loose. For three, Oubre.
I love the effort there defensively. Levine with all the physical tools and now the awareness catching up. You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 27 points for the Naturals.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Oh, the lob to DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Just terrific communication between teammates. DeRozan times his leap to perfection, and the pass was perfect.
Cameron, the pass to Oubre. Here's Gobert. Vucevic defending. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 13 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
And the Natural's going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A fourth would be inexcusable.
Passes it to Edwards. Gobert dishes to Edwards. To the wing on the left. 5 on the clock. Oubre inside the three-point line.
Just has lost the feel in terms of scoring here in the second quarter.
Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Cameron. Over Taylor. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
An extensive ball movement, Doris, is a beautiful style to watch. But not every good team plays that way. Why not?
I think so much of implementation of style is about the players you have. What are the strengths of your individual players? Does the point guard flourish in a pick-and-roll situation as opposed to ball movement? Does a point guard like Luka Doncic need the ball to be effective? It's all about who your personnel is.
Cameron, he's guarded by Taylor. Pass to McDaniels. Now the dish to Oubre. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First one on DeRozan.
Kelly Oubre understands how to take advantage of his athleticism on the interior. That's nice.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brown's checked in. Shot by Taylor, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Bulls leading by 12. Drops in the layup for 2. That's now 32 points for the Natural.
Well, effective passing from your wing players makes for a well-rounded offense, and DeMar DeRozan keeping everyone involved. I love it.
And there's the pass to Bowen. Back to Taylor. Gobert with the block. Oubre against Taylor. McDaniels kicks to Oubre. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And Clark has got the ball here for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Taylor passes to DeRozan. Taylor kicks to DeRozan. Drummond trying to get himself free.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Oubre with it. Now guarded by Taylor. Tipped away. It's stolen by Taylor. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Taylor's got 39.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And Gobert kicks to Clark. Oubre on the wing. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Yep, it counts. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Now, DeMar DeRozan will 2-point you to death, folks. He has made his living in the mid-range area.
And Taylor slams it home.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Minnesota calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is,
Through one half, it hasn't even been close.
At the end of
It's
the first half, with a score, the Bulls 81, the Timberwolves 49. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The Natural, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
that takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert is out there with Jaden McDaniel. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then there's Oubre, and it's Cameron in at the point guard position. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Edwards buries the long-range jumper. Edwards got 9.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
For the 3, and the Bulls another 3.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Chicago's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them.
DeMar DeRozan, opportunistic right there, showing he can be a vertical threat.
DeRozan's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Edwards inside, guarded by Levine. The shot, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Down low, and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Minnesota ball.
Let's take a second now to view the top pickpockets in the NBA. As you look at the Natural, always dangerous on the court, he leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
It's stolen by Taylor. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Passes to Oubre. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Knocked away. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Good work there as it goes.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Here's Taylor. Here's Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got 6.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. Great D that time from Vucevic. And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Here's McDaniels. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Drills the three-pointer. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Gobert. Now McDaniels. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
For 3.
He's got 11.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Vucevic knows who he is. This guy is a close scorer, legit threat to finish it with authority.
Edwards with it. He's got 11. Teardrop shot. And the layup is good.
Anthony
Edwards got 7 points for the quarter.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Taylor passes to Vucevic. Taylor kicks to DeRozan. Back to Taylor. And got it. Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The pass to Cameron. Back to Edwards. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 9 points here in the second half. Chicago has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well.
Zach LaVine, explosive. Explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Edwards can't hit.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this lead. And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Here's Taylor. Good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The Timberwolves have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Cameron. Gobert against Levine. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Minnesota, things going their way so far in this season right now. They lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record.
And I think for Minnesota, they've been a revelation here in the early going. Some people, including myself, had doubts about their plan coming into the season, but no question, it's working.
You know what? It just looks to me like they're having fun out there. And sometimes that's contagious. It drives success. This is beautiful.
And Chicago shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. Here's Taylor, and he finishes nicely on the way. Taylor's got 59 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
There we are looking at Kelly Oubre Jr. He's capable, Doris, of lighting it up on any given night.
Kevin, from the moment he stepped into the NBA, this guy has been a proven scorer. He's got a ton of flair to his game. He's probably best used in that 6-man role, though he has put up very good numbers as a starter. I just like his change of pace when he comes off the bench.
They're getting on a roll inside, and their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Cameron, defended by Taylor. Here's Cameron, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 16th rebound on the night. To the wing right side. Reed kicks to Oubre. Here's Cameron. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Their 3-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
It's tipped. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Chicago.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Taylor attacking, and Taylor slams it home.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Cameron, the pass to Oubre. Just 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
With Kelly Oubre, you know this guy's going to be...
And so it's Taylor who brings the ball up for Chicago. Alex Caruso out there with Bowen. And it's Vucevic. Then there's Dosunmu. And it's Taylor in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Taylor. And Koulibaly hits it again. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. From 12 feet out. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul.
And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Garza's checked in, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Clark. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Here's Taylor, and rebounded by McDaniels.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And Taylor slams it home.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. It's stolen by Taylor. And good. There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Pass to Milton. Here's McDaniels. No good on that one. For Chicago, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Taylor. Another bucket. Wow.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Here's Taylor. Rebound, Minnesota. Poked loose. It's stolen by Taylor. Passes it to Bowen. Shot by Taylor, no good. Minnesota with the ball. Left side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
Bulls have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And another one falls. Amazing.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Sinks the triple.
He has a lot of points long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Here's Milton. And no good that time. Great D that time from Taylor. Here's the try. And Taylor slams it home.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Edwards against Caruso. Pass to Alexander Walker. Milton in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Milton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Slammed in by Taylor.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Edwards kicks to Milton. Over Taylor, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's the 3. And the Bulls get it back. He can't get that one to fall. Minnesota shooting 40% from the field. On the wing, Milton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Free throw good, Taylor. Timeout called, the Bulls.
At the line for the Bulls, Taylor. Timeout for the Bulls. Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to be able to hear you, so make some noise!
And Taylor drops them both. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards drawing the double team. Chicago grabs the miss.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Edwards passes to Garza. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Driving inside. The shot, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art. Changing shots without making contact.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Alexander Walker passes to Milton. Over Taylor. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Great. He's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Alexander Walker. Yep, that one goes in there. Alexander Walker's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. The pass to Garza. McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Count the basket.
This is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
To the paint. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Shot to stop the run. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Caruso kicks to Taylor. Garza pulls it in. The Timberwolves shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. For 3, Edwards. Good on the triple.
Anthony Edwards.
Edwards got 22.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Here's Taylor. And he gets it back to the inside. Here's Vucevic. That shot missing.
Well, a nice defensive play. Altered the shot, then stayed right there to clean up the glass.
Alexander Walker off the mark with the little step back Johnny. It's tipped. Pass to McDaniels. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Bowen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Taylor steals it home.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Here's Milton. He gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Caruso, no good.
And his defense, so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
So for the Bulls, Andre Drummond comes in for Vucevic, and DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Dostuma. Moore dishes to Clark. Good D by Drummond.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is an elite company. Passes to Moore. Here's Clark. And it's Clark slamming it down.
Assist from
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Baseline try. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're ready.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert. One shot.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Here's Taylor. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Here's Oubre. DeRozan with the rebound. Chicago has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the natural.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Shot by Taylor, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Cameron, defended by Taylor. Here's Cameron. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Taylor's shot, good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Fires from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Taylor. Off target from 3-point range. Now here's Brown. Over to the left wing. Here's Reed. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted by Troy Brown Jr.
Outside, Taylor. Misses. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never a doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead, it was comfortable. They were not going to release.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next.